I saw Craig for the first time in California, and he was doing a Olympic distance race, non-drafting, and I remember knew of his name and saw him on that day, and I said, yeah, he actually looks like he's got some talent. I didn't win though.
Well, that's what you said to me the other night. But you said I was carrying a few pounds. I was a little.
No, actually a few kilos. Let's use a proper term. And I said, God, you were kind of portly then. I thought your midsection was kind of full and you're a little bit jowly. And I thought, well, if you
this guy could be okay if he trained properly.
A little bit, yeah. I think one of the things that is interesting in the sport, people always ask me, who can win Hawaii? Who's going to win the Ironman this year, men and women? Like as if I had this crystal ball. And I said, but ironically, I can kind of narrow it down to 3 or 4 men, 3 or 4 women. And I said, not only do you have to be passionate about what Craig said, but you also have to be able to kind of take that inherent risk. And so when you're racing, you kind of just step just outside of that box where you can press a little bit further. And we had this conversation many times after Craig set the existing record in Kona, 8:03. Phenomenal. Incredible day. I was there watching it, and I watched him on the run, and we've had this conversation so many times, and I just want him to do it because he's capable of running 2:37, 2:36. There are maybe 2 or 3 other guys that certainly have the run credentials, but I don't know if they have the mindset. So he got to a point, I think you're about 32 or 33K into the run, and started having trouble, hamstring issues. And his hamstring tied up, stopped, walked, bent over, started rubbing it, and I'm saying to myself quietly, I'm only 50 meters away, just get it together. Get a hold of yourself, get through this, and do it. And there's only a few folks, and I'm thinking about Josh and reflecting on Craig, that really have that sort of inner tenacity to pull it out under extreme dire conditions where he could have just said, I'm falling apart, where's number 2, they're going to catch me on this. He didn't do it. And you really have to have that ability to extract that last little ingredient.
It's a unique race, Kona, because it's physical ability, natural ability, preparation, but also personality. It's your mindset and your mentality, and who's willing to take the risk, but who's also willing to suffer and hurt themselves a little bit. And that's why it's a tough race to pick, because on paper, physically, there's a lot of people who can win, but
right. That's why I'm toasting you.
Oh, thank you.